Controlling an empire takes more than raw power. It requires discipline, focus, and precision. Threats must be dealt with quickly and quietly. This is the mission of Imperial intelligence. As the Empire's most elite agent, I will trace the line between truth and treachery. And I will ensure the Empire achieves galactic domination.
And we're back, guys. Let's play Star Wars The Old Republic Imperial Agent playthrough, Brainwashed, or whatever the hell it's called. Anyway, last time we left off, we finally got we actually got our fourth party member. So yeah, and our love interest for the Imperial Agent. So yeah, we're going to go to Quetch, but first off, we actually were going to have a chat with everyone on our ship. So Vector, lead the way.
Agent, we've had time to think since reuniting the Killik colony. Not that our work hasn't kept us busy, but we didn't actually thank you for allowing our pilgrimage. You should come with us next time.
We'll pack some rations and go sightseeing on strange planets. Just say when.
We're glad to have friends with a sense of adventure. In any case, we should get back to work. We promised Kalia we'd keep the hatchlings away from her quarters, which means some training is in order.
Cleo hasn't said much about you. Everything going all right?
After some early missteps, we're learning to tolerate one another. We no longer invite her to the Jarek games. She no longer spits in our tea. Give us a few months. We've negotiated with worse.
Really? Oh my god. Right, Vector?
How are things, Vector?
Agent, when we communed with the other nests, we saw a force for change in the galaxy. There are Killiks as large as starships and as small as mites, joiners from 100 species on 1,000 worlds. We mean to report on the Killik colony to the diplomatic service.
The colony's been in hiding for a long time. The Killiks may not appreciate it.
We've shared thoughts with Daizana of the Lacey nest, and we've assessed the limits of their cooperation. If the service can make entreaties to the colony, if we make them an ally, we'll have a foothold in the unknown regions. We'd have access to Killik craftsmanship, joiner information. Even without their military support, they would be invaluable.
What would an Imperial Killik alliance take?
We've outlined a proposal. The Killiks want peace and resources, and the Empire can offer both. And if the Empire doesn't make allies of the Killiks, someone else may get to them first.
However I can assist, say the word.
We'd ask you to sign off on the report. Other than that, we'll keep your offer in mind. Thank you.
Alright, and that was Vector, Killik Diplomacy. Anyway, Kaleo, please don't tell me you actually have a mission for me. Please don't tell me.
Hello, Kalia. What's going on?
Hey, so I've been thinking. With all the stuff I've told you about my past, we ever talk about the Brenthal anarchists?
You've mentioned their existence and that you worked with them. No details.
Then here's a morsel for you. We were the Revolutionary Edge Brigade. So was probably me and a dozen other guys. We blew up hollow relays, robbed banks, kidnapped politicos and corporate honchos. Did a lot of damage.
You never struck me as especially political. Why'd you join the anarchists?
Kind of an accident. I started with the local gangs. Someone saw my potential. I wasn't really in it for the philosophy. Even so, there's times I look at who we work for now and, well, I never thought I'd end up helping a bunch of dictators, you know?
Dreams can be very different from reality.
Hey, you probably got it worse than me. Thing is, I'm actually pretty content. I've got money, company's decent. Even your squad's growing on me. Hypocrisy's a funny thing. See you around, Agent.
I hope I'm not prying. I overheard a bit of your conversation and couldn't help but wonder, have you noticed anything unusual about Kaliyo's behavior lately?
Less griping, more cheer. Other than that, no.
Interesting. I hadn't spotted that. However, I've noticed some encoded messages broadcast to and from the ship. Kaliyo has access to the relay, and I'm trying to assess all possibilities.
Let me know if anything happens, or if you find out more about those transmissions.
Of course. I always enjoy a puzzle.
Weird. That's actually a little bit weird. Yeah, she's acting different.
Look, I'm sorry to dump this on you, but you're gonna need to live without me for a little while. It'll be quick, but I need time off to wrap up some personal things.
If you need to go, I won't keep you. Is there anything I can do?
Sweet of you to ask, but no.
And I was worried I'd miss your departure. Kaliyo, we've had our differences, but I wanted to wish you the best of luck. I'm sure the Wheezer and his Revolutionary Edge Brigade will be delighted to have you back.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm surprised that you would permit this, though. Letting Kaliyo see her old anarchist friends must violate any number of Imperial regulations.
Clearly I haven't been filled in.
I've traced encoded messages sent from this ship to the leader of the Brental anarchists.
Look, it's not what you think. The Wheezer got in touch, said he needed help. Didn't say why, but I figure security's cracking down on the cell again.
This man leads your old anarchist group?
He's one of the guys who started it. He taught me everything.
He's hit mostly corporate targets, but Imperial assets seem fair game for the REB as well, just less convenient.
The Wheezer was good to me, so I thought I'd lend a hand. Figured telling you would make trouble, get someone killed. If you don't trust me, come back with me and watch my back. We'll buy him off somehow. Might actually survive that way.
All you had to do was ask.
Thank you. I'll get in touch with him. One call to set up the meeting.
I'll leave you to your work.
We're all set. The Wheezer will meet us at the Hutta spaceport. Just try to make this go without a fight. I don't need to lose either of you.
Don't worry, Kaliyo, you won't. I mean, I won't start it. Alright, but yeah, we'll be doing that in the next episode when we actually start chapter 3 up. Anyway, here we go, Doctor.
My good friend, allow an old man some sentiment and join me for a reminiscence. Today is the 13th anniversary of the death of Cypher 12, one of the finest agents I've ever worked with.
You have my sympathies, Doctor.
No need for that. It has been 30 years. But I like to pay my respects. Cypher 12 was one of the old guard from before the war. He cultivated allies on the fringes. By the time he received his Mandalorian brands, he'd also become verbally abusive in private, but he never cracked on the job. Always had a smile.
Were you partners?
I was technical advisor on several of his assignments, and we shared a taste in Mirialan cuisine. Eventually the odds caught up with him, and a Hapani royal assassin punctured his lungs. Inevitable, really. Are you aware how few ciphers survive past year 5?
The odds aren't good for any of us.
Quite so. I admire the line you walk between obedience and ingenuity. Unfortunately, your methods breed enemies. Be careful not to end up without recourse.
There's some truth there, I'll admit. We'll see what happens.
Friendly advice from one who knows. I've made it through a very long career by choosing my partners wisely. I've outlasted them all, and I intend to keep doing so.
Very well, Doctor. Anyway, let's actually have a quick chat with our latest companion, Mariana Temple, or Ensign Temple.
I rather like your ship. Not exactly military, but it'll be nice not sleeping in a thermosuit. Once we're underway, you'll bring me up to speed on my duties, sir. Show me the tricks of undercover work.
I look forward to training you personally, Ensign.
I was afraid you'd leave it to the Ratataki. I probably ought not to bring this up, but there is the matter of my talents. If I'm operating in the Empire, there's the chance the Sith will find out what I can do. They wouldn't be pleased.
If your talents become an issue, we'll deal with them.
Understood, sir. In the meantime, I intend to make myself irreplaceable.
Very well. Also, actually remembers me. I actually need to get a brand new outfit, don't I? Also need to get the Dr. Lokin's outfit going on. So let's just do that. Dr. Lokin is an Imperial medical officer, so. And he's also an undercover agent, so armor-wise. Well, let me just unlock this and I'll be equipping it to him. There we go. And this will then be for Ancient Temple, combining that with the armor sets from down here. Combining that with this. Should be fine for Ancient Temple. That means I only need your pants, don't need you, don't need you, don't need you. And I think I actually removed something of Dr. Loki. Yeah, the braces, but he can live without that. There he goes. That's Dr. Lokin's setup. There she is. There we go. Next up, Quesh. And after Quesh, we'll probably stop by perhaps at Hutta if we actually still have the time. So yeah. Anyway, can I actually do this? Nope, alright. There we go.
Begin encrypted message. This is Keeper to Cipher 9. We don't have long before Republic intercept, but I wanted to hear from you. Status report, please.
Everything's fine, Keeper. Situation normal.
Is that right? I'm getting disturbing reports about your activities. Loss of Imperial life on Hoth, an incident at headquarters. You threatened Watcher 3. Cipher, I need to know if the stress is getting to you.
It won't be much longer, I promise.
Your job is to learn what the SAS is after. Then, and only then, you must kill Arden Koth. Don't lose sight of those goals. Keep it out.
Patience. The serum is working. Play the game until you're free.
I tried to tell her that. Well, to be fair, all I know is she could even be actually at the plot at how the Republic got my freaking code and how they knew I was brainwashed, and maybe she even actually suggested it. For all we know, well, actually it was a Dark Council who suggested, but for all we know, she could actually have a say in it. Anyway, let me just do this real fast. There we go. And there is the Ancient Temple, you know, lovely little miniskirt running around. Anyway, actually I'm going to get a customization option in the next episode, so looking forward to that one, going shopping for Ancient Temple. So basically what I'm going to be doing is basically I'm going to be shopping for every last single companion. I think I've been doing that from the start. Nope, except for Ashara. I didn't change Ashara, and did I actually change Mako too? I don't really remember if I actually did change Mako too. And I also didn't change Nadia. Smuggler didn't really romance anybody. He is actually on a strict rule of not romancing companions. And he must always be flirting with everyone.
Is confirmed.
Then we had, wait, hold on. We had the Sith Warrior. I believe I actually did customize Vet. So I did customize her. Then we had Smuggler and Bounty Hunter. I did customize, I believe, Mako with the one from when we actually started out. When I actually got Mako, we actually got to pick between one of the 3 customization options. I believe I actually customized one of them. Then the Smuggler, who didn't romance anybody. Now we have at the Inquisitor. I didn't buy any customization for Ashara Zavros. Then we had the Jedi Consular. I didn't buy anything for her, for Nadia Grell. And then we had the Trooper. I did get something for Lara Dorn. And now we have Ensign Temple. Right, so yeah. Nice. Now I do know I definitely am going to be changing Kira Carson's hair color and scars a little bit. But yeah. Anyway, let's just keep going. And we should normally be able to reach with the rendezvous coordinates right down there. Right. 15 minutes in the episode. So actually I have the SWTOR Twitter channel open up on my second screen. Whenever they actually are updating their Twitter, I can actually see it immediately. But that's only if I actually am refreshing the page, and as long as I am not refreshing it, there's still another way how I can see that there's something new on their Twitter. So yeah. Anyway, here we are. Oh, hello there.
This is codename Leggett. I'm in position awaiting orders.
Leggett, how's Quesh compared to Hoth? Find any pretty ensigns?
How you survive in this business, I'll never know.
We all have our secrets. Hunter to deck. Report in.
Codename Saber in position. Good to see you, Leggett.
Codename Wheel ready for operations. And I'll be in position shortly. It's good to see you together as a team. Too many solo jobs nowadays. But now we're together for the most important job we've ever done. We're here for a weapon. One that can stop this war.
What sort of weapon, sir?
Over a decade ago, Colonel Omas of the Republic Special Forces assembled a team of the galaxy's greatest scientists. The scientists, led by Nason Godera, were instructed to design a weapon capable of turning back the Imperial threat. A shadow arsenal of missiles cloaked from detection and more powerful than any made before.
Colonel Omas died at the Battle of Hoth. Nason Godera moved on to other things. Everyone assumed the shadow arsenal was never completed. But it was. Nason Godera built the shadow arsenal on Quesh, then concealed it in a fit of conscience.
A man doesn't build an arsenal without knowing what it'll be used for.
Without the Colonel to lead them, the scientists decided the weapon was too destructive. Godera called it catastrophic. He wiped all records.
That's why you've all been running around the galaxy. The ultrawave transmitter had Nason Godera's weapon activation codes. Colonel Omas's shuttle, the Starbreeze, led us to this star system.
And the assault on Mangaza? Wheel and I...
Gave us one more key. There are 200 missiles in the Shadow Arsenal. Only takes one to destroy Kos City. Threat alone should make the Sith surrender.
Your plan won't work. Destroy Kos City, destroy the Korriban Academy. They'll only want revenge.
Then we'll have to fight. The missiles are still inside the old manufacturing complex. 2 square kilometers of factories and tunnels.
Sealed up but still intact. The scientists couldn't bear to destroy their work, so they built defenses 50 years ahead of Republic standard.
We're going to secure the facility. I'll bring in the shuttle and locate the Shadow Arsenal.
Saber, take out the main batteries. Wheel, see what you can do with the main computer. Affirmative. Leggett, you'll penetrate the structure at these coordinates. Bypass the droids and lower the facility shields so our shuttle can land.
Just stay in contact. You'll know when it's done.
May the Force be with us, my friends. Ending link up.
And Leggett, in case you had any doubts, keyword, Onomatophobia. You will lower the shields, and the Shadow Arsenal will be ours.
Asshole. Fine.
Saber to death. These droids are nasty. Can we take some of them home along with the missiles?
Mr. Saber, you're going to make me feel unwanted.
Watch the banner. But it's not a bad idea.
Anyway, as you guys already actually know, yeah, the server are going to shut down in 15 minutes.
Interface terminal located. Deactivating blast door seals. You should have a clear path, Leggett.
Alright. I mean, I don't mind working, I mean, I don't mind having to get those weapons to the Republic, but... Because, I mean, we hate the Empire now, but still, I mean... There are millions of people living in Cast City. Anyway, I'm looking for the droids that actually need phase 10 sovereign droids. Apparently there's another one. Nope. God freaking damn it.
Get out.
There we go. Right, do we have another one that I can destroy? Another phase 10? Nope, alright, fine then. Maybe there are more inside, who knows. Right, let's go.
Saber, some kind of aerial drone headed your way.
I'm alright. I'll get those batteries offline.
Alright. So no sovereign... no phase 10 sovereign droids.
I sense something dangerous. Be careful, all of you.
And that's my vengeance, that dangerous. Anyway, here we are.
Reading an ion buildup. I need to bring the shuttle down now. Leggett, Saber, it's all up to you.
Rise and shine.
Right.
No choice. Deactivated.
This is Leggett. Shields are down. The shuttle is clear to land.
And Saber did her part. We'll have the Shadow Arsenal on board and headed for Republic space within the hour. You're going to hold position here. Protect the controls until we're gone.
You don't want me near the missiles.
You've done your part. There's no reason to make you face this. Leggett, this is goodbye for now. Go back to Imperial Intelligence. Shore up your contacts. We'll be in touch in a few months.
They don't need you anymore.
Hold position. Keyword, onomatophobia. And thank you.
They're going to win. Now we're out of time.
A serum was supposed to break my programming.
The IX serum has been eating at you since you injected it, carving neural pathways, bleaching your brain. It isn't finished, but it'll have to suffice. We're going to rewrite your programming. New commands, new keyword, no outside control. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
Fesh Protocol, Phase 1. New keyword. Iconoclasm.
Keyword accepted. Thesh protocol engaged.
Now you have access. You can force your mind and body to obey a new program. Tell me what you want.
No more programming. No more outside control.
Reject command interface. Accept no further orders.
Command interface closed.
Revert to Phase 0. You're free now. Time for me to go. But stop the SIS. Find out how they obtained Imperial brainwashing codes. There are truths you need to know.
Sir? What's going on? Can you hear me?
I'm better than I've been in a long time. Just follow my lead.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you looked different. Let's go.
Oh, I'm looking different and now I'm feeling different. And I'm feeling for a little bit of payback right now. Let's go, guys. And of course, this is actually, again, copyright music. How lovely. Thank you very much, Pyra, for making my life a living hell. And of course, now this droid's bumping out and decided to attack me. Why don't you just get the hell away from me? Go.
We can get right on that.
Now, I'm not sure if I can actually finish the episode of today. Well, actually, I will be finishing this episode of today, but I'm not sure if I can actually will be able to. If I actually will, I'm not sure if I can actually record this mission in one go. Perhaps I need to do it 2 times because 10 more minutes left. There we go. 2 more, 2 more. Maybe there's one up here, I don't know. Let's try it out. Nope, not another one down here. It's just normal droids. Yep, they're all normal droids, god damn it. Oh, for love of God.
Get on.
There we go. Temple, scavenge that. Right, here we go. Just keep going, keep going. Alright. Oh, hello there.
Minor damage to left tertiary servo motor. Functions are not impaired.
For a droid, you're a bad liar. Come on.
Multiple life forms approaching.
Leggett? I thought you were supposed to be at the shield controls.
Forget that. Why are you 2 in here?
We're on our way to the sublevels. Hunter thinks there might be a master switch for the defenses. You really should get back. We can handle ourselves.
I promise I'm not here to cause trouble.
Yeah. Alright. Chance believed in you. Said you saved him on Terrace. Get moving. Master Koth thinks we can end the war. Let's end the war.
Sure, why don't you guys just keep going and turn off that freaking droid's master chip or whatever the hell switch, and then we can actually go back, all of us. Assholes controlling me. Right, let's jump up here. Perhaps there's another one up here. Would actually be really nice. There was actually. Let's just have a quick look, because I think this is also copyright music. There's the last one. Hello there. Remember me? There we go. Let's go down this 2 minutes. Great. Right, then I'll just have to kill him with this. Here we go. Freeze.
Blasted machine. Locking mechanisms disengaged.
Leggett, I thought I felt you. You're supposed to be back at the shields. I see.
You're free, aren't you?
You used Imperial programming inside my mind. Where did you learn about it?
That hardly matters now. What I did to you was unforgivable. But I did it anyway. An Imperial intelligence defector, just when I needed one. I couldn't risk it being a lie.
Tell me where you got the keyword. Tell me how you did it.
Just a source. Ain't that the way? You've shown me your true face. Let me show you mine. Before Ardenkoth, the SIS chief, there was a better man. A Jedi Knight who couldn't live up to the code. That Jedi can't live in a world of shadows. But maybe he can still save the galaxy.
I thought I saw it in you. You never did much to hide it.
No. Call it my secret pride.
Very well then.
Rise and shine.
There we go.
You fight good, Cypher. I don't expect mercy. The Shadow Arsenal was my chance to stop the war, and I failed.
Turn away, Arden. I'm not going to kill you.
No, you're not. But why, after all we've been through?
I'm sparing you. Leave it at that.
For what it's worth, I hope we don't have to meet again. May the Force be with you, my friend.
I don't think I understood any of that, sir, but I'll trust your judgment.
So far as Keeper is concerned, Arden Koth escaped.
Yes, sir.
Cypher. Imperial again, huh? And no more programming. That is a surprise. I was finished with Arden, but I had plans for you. We could have wandered the galaxy together. Me as the captain, you as my servant.
The thought of traveling with you makes my skin crawl.
You wound me. Big changes are coming. Imperial intelligence and the SIS. History will forget them, and it'll forget you. I just tipped off a squadron of Imperial bombers. That facility is about to be wiped out.
I'll claw my way out of the rubble to hunt you down. Do you hear me?
Loud and clear. I'm sure you'll be a nasty pile of dust.
I really hate that idiot. But yeah, again, for leaving Aranco alive, guys. It was still the Empire who brainwashed me, and to be fair, he wasn't the one who actually did the brainwashing. It was the freaking Empire who did it. To be fair, I don't think Sonri will ever actually retrust the Empire. And I think it's time he actually needs to think about if the Empire is really what he actually still wants to defend. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you guys all in part 2, which I'll be recording whenever the servers are back online. I'll at least try and see if I can actually escape this place before servers are shut off. Here we go. So yeah, see you guys then. Bye guys. And we're back, guys. Welcome to Let's Play Star Wars The Old Republic. As we last left off, we actually had to end the episode a little bit earlier than we normally would want. But yeah, that's basically because of an update. Anyway, here we are back. And we're going to be finishing off today's episode with the last few moments of SWTOR. And then we will see. Alright, so because I actually need to count how many episodes I already have of the Agent. Anyway, loading in onto Yavin 4. Again, it's actually a few hours later than I normally want to record, but hey, I had the time, I'm home alone. So why the hell not, right guys? Why the hell not record a few more moments for you guys? Anyway, here we are. Loading back into our starship. And here we go.
This is Keeper to Cipher 9. Emergency transmission, please respond. I have reports of a level 5 annihilation wave on Quesh, triggered by an Imperial bombing run. An SIS team was the target. Are you all right?
I nearly died. Not because of the Republic, but because of Imperial incompetence and Imperial treachery. Arden Koth and his weapon have been neutralized. That's the only thing that went right with your assignment.
You've raised your voice, and your pulse rate has increased. You're clearly upset. But you're describing a victory for the Empire. You saved countless lives, accelerated our timetable for conquest. Take pride in that. The rest we can resolve later.
I'm losing patience with you and your leadership, Keeper.
You've made yourself clear. Take a day or two. Remember who you are while there's still a quiet place in the galaxy. By the time you're recovered and back at headquarters, we'll be ready to march on Coruscant.
Raised my voice. I'm mad. Do you think I'm mad? You fucking brainwashed me, you and the entire Empire, and this is how you pay me? I really don't like you, Keeper, right now. I really don't like you. Victor?
Agent, we heard back from the diplomatic service about our proposed alliance with the Killik colony. Our report was soundly ignored. It seems we have less credibility than we thought.
You worked for them for years, and this is what you get.
We are twice compromised. No longer human, and no longer a diplomat. A colleague named Fulner Eth sent the update on our report along with a message. He wants us to call him, accompanied by our handler. We believe he means you.
You worked with him in the diplomatic service?
Not directly. Eth spent his time with ex-Republic worlds, while our speciality was first contact. We met several times at conferences and the like, but we wouldn't say we knew him. This should prove interesting.
Master Hillis, I'm so glad you got my message. How are you? How's Anya?
Anora. We haven't seen her in some time, but we hear she's well. And your son?
I'm stationed on Balmora, still hoping to join the Shadow Fist. And you must be Cipher 9. It's my privilege to meet you. Rest assured, I went through channels to arrange this. Imperial intelligence has agreed to loan me Vector so long as you're amenable.
Vector contacted you about a Killik alliance. Why would you need him?
My superiors don't see the wisdom in Vector's advice. I do. Yet I lack the authority to force the issue.
Someone is blocking you?
Tarab, Sabini, the usual crew. If I'm to win them over, I need influence. Vector, with your ties from the service and the colony's knowledge, I could amass a string of victories. And the more I succeed through your consultations, the better chance your Killik Imperial alliance comes to pass.
What's your take on all this?
He wants us to play politics, but that is how things are accomplished.
Perceptive man. I'll be in touch with specifics.
We appreciate your help, Agent. We'll make it worthwhile, to you, to the Empire, and to the colony.
Very well, Vector, if that's what you really want. Anyway, Doctor, you want to have a chat with me too? Yeah, I'm just gonna go and make the rounds, guys, and then we're going to be starting off the next episode.
Cipher, I had the most delightful conversation with Master Vector. Did you... I'm getting a feed on my earpiece. One moment. I apologize. That's the third time this week one of my security alarms has gone off.
Where did you set up an alarm system?
I monitor all my safe houses as a matter of course. I have a few dozen around the galaxy. A precaution, really. I haven't needed them in years. Usually when an alarm goes off, it means a child has come exploring, or a rat has slipped through the ventilation shafts.
You've got havens set up. What's in them?
You know the sort. An abandoned building here, a fortified wine cellar there, stocked with necessities of the trade. Most of them aren't on the official books, but I assure you, they're hardly incriminating.
Remind me not to underestimate you, Doctor. If we ever need a sanctuary...
You'll have whatever humble aid I can provide.
Alright, so the Doctor actually has a lot of safe houses. Alright. 48, nice and high. Great, sweet. Ensign Temple.
You said you wanted to talk?
Yes, sir. Ensign Rena Temple, formerly of the Chiss Expansionary Defense Force, reporting for combat drills.
I can show you a few things. What brings this on?
Frankly, I need the practice. No one ever taught me covert maneuvers. If you've got time...
You're just looking for an excuse to be alone with me.
That's only one of many benefits. Are you coming? All right. I think I've sweat enough for one day. Any last words of wisdom for your freshly transferred ensign?
Never let anything distract you. No one can compensate for your errors.
I'm confident it isn't so dire, but I take your point. You know, my father used to come home from exercises freshly scarred. I was 12 before I realized his training drills were intelligence operations. He was captured twice, but he wouldn't let me worry, no matter how bad it got.
I didn't know your father was part of intelligence.
I thought I'd mentioned it. He was a cipher. Thank you for the lesson. A few more, and I'll be infiltrating enemy camps with the best of them.
Alright. Anyway, so yeah, thank you guys all for watching. I'll see you guys all next time. And we actually have 2 mails. You guys can actually read all of this if you actually really want to. So, yeah. Just pause the vid and you guys can read them. One of Kai's and one of Moff Zamar. Guardian of Admiral Davos. The Admiral, I believe, we killed on Hot. So just pause the vid and you guys can read it. Now again, thank you guys all for watching. I'll see you guys all next time. Bye guys.